Now to load our program, we'll go to USB device, hit right, type in our program number, hit right again, and it will find our program, and then we're going to move that over to our memory. Alright, once it's in our memory, we will be able to run the very first tool. So there's our memory, we're just going to hit go, and there's our first tool running. I couldn't film all of it just for coolant reasons, so I'll just give you some random advice. Number one, hit Option Stop to make sure that your tool does not change, and then you can be there to hit go for the next tool. Alright, and here's the next tool. It'll be skimming the very top of it for a good finish pass. Next is the pocketing. So it's just going to go in there and pocket it out roughly. And here's the program pocketing it out. And I bumped up the feed and speed, so it's going 8,200 and feed rate was 35. That's the pocket that's finished. And here's the next important thing. We are going to have to file an edge for edge finding, and I'll tell you why. Because when you pocket it out, it could warp. So what we're going to do is loosen the vise and re-edge find. So we're going to barely loosen it, and then we're going to nip it back. And then we are going to re-edge find X. Y should still be the same. So we're going to tap it down just to ensure that it's on the parallels and edge find. And when you tap it down, don't beat it down really hard because you could beat it out of flatness because it is going to warp, and really that's what you need to do on Op 1 as well. Alright, next is going to be finishing the pocket and finishing the little pockets. Then we're going to do our dovetail. And if you did not touch off the tools accurately, you're going to see this. You're going to see a little step. So what I did was I used my indicator and found out what the difference was, which was only 2 thou, and then I lowered my other two finishing tools to match that step. So my dovetail actually went 2 thou too deep. And you will see that here in a second. So I'm just going back down to the same 0 I just touched off at to see the difference. And it ended up being like a perfect blend. And that's where having a probe comes in handy. Did forget to, however, touch off the drill mill, so I went ahead and did that. And then I raised the drill mill like 50 thou. I wanted to work it in. Just because I only had one part and I did not want to kill it. So here is the drill mill running. And again, I raised it probably around 30 to 50 thou. And then I slowly worked it in about 5 to 8 thou at a time. Which I only dropped it maybe 3 times and it started cutting. Just because I wanted a very, very light chamfer. And here is our final pool table. And I will put more pictures up as well. But yeah, this is it. I may or may not get this anodized. We shall see. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.